Good morning, everybody. I am out here in the Junction Creek parking area, at the end of the Sheep River Highway or road, and I'm carrying my boots and poles because first thing I gotta cross the Sheep River, I guess. Go for a run along. Yeah, it's parked kind of back there. Got the car today. I guess right down here is the Sheep River. Oh, that looks cold. Let's see how it goes. It's a little deep. Not too bad. Let's see what it looks like up this way. Oh, looks deeper. Okay. Probably the best place to cross is over here. I'll get ready for that and take my socks off and stuff. Alright, well, here we go. Yep, that's cold. October. She's running pretty quick. Woo! Deep there. Yeah. Uber. Burr. Oh man, that's cold. Brr, I'm shaking. Okay, brr, I gotta get my feet dry. Alright, that wasn't so bad. There's another group on the other side of the creek right now. They didn't come prepared. And they're looking how to get across. It is Sunday, July 26, 2026. It's a nice day. It's going to be hot, 28 degrees, so, and it's smoky. It's hard to tell in the trees here, but yeah, it's pretty smoky, so no great views in the mountains. But yes, if you are coming to do this hike, like I say, bring water shoes, and you may as well wear them right away. Well, they're taking their shoes off, I guess. And towel. Anyways, that's a Sheep River running along there, and this is Junction Creek. I'm going to follow Junction Creek along up to Junction Falls. Just kind of let my sandals drip dry there a bit before I attach them to my pack and get going. Alright. Oh yeah, it was 12 degrees when I left the car. Probably not going to take long to warm up. But I've been saving this hike for a day like today. I mean, it's 14 kilometers return, about 560 meters elevation gain. It's all fairly gradual from what I can see on the map. And I don't think there'll be a ton of views, probably be mostly in the trees. But the waterfall at the end is totally worth it. So, it's great for a day like today that's very hot. That river will actually be probably pretty nice crossing on the way back. And yeah, being smoky as it is, all the forest fire smoke, you climb up the mountain, you're not going to see too much. So here I am. I read a review on All Trails yesterday saying that the river was about shin deep. It was just about up to my knees. Maybe there's a better spot, but lots of horses use this trail as well. And yeah, I brought my sandals along. Just to, might want them when I get up to the waterfall, or maybe there's another creek crossing. We'll see. I didn't do a whole lot of research, so kind of winging it. And yeah, a little bit later start. I think it's about 8 o'clock. Didn't want to start too early. I want to go up and enjoy the falls in the warmer weather. Coming back, we mostly downhill. Oh, but that review said that the black flies were torturing yesterday. Assuming they mean like horse flies and stuff. They're usually bad in the heat. So anyways, don't know how exciting it's going to be. I think it's mostly going to be walking through the forest along the creek here. The creek's just over there, can still hear it. But I believe the trail is going to be pretty well maintained and good shape. I'll check in a bit. I'm assuming this is going to be a busier trail, but hard to say if anybody's ahead of me. There's half a dozen cars in the parking lot, but there's a bunch of different trails from here too, so. But I won't be surprised to see a bunch of people today on a beautiful Sunday. But it'd be nice if we can get back here and enjoy it by ourselves for a bit before crowds show up. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so far so good. Slow, gradual up. Big wide trail. Beautiful forest. Very nice. A little bit cool. Got my sweater on, which is kind of... Didn't think I'd need it, but I brought it anyway, just in case. But probably won't last too long. And there's not a lot of turns on this trail, by the looks of the map. It kind of just follows straight up this valley. So, squirrel. Where'd you go, buddy? There he goes. Running over there. Had something in his mouth. A little bit of mountain views. Shangalashi. Different name. But you can see the smoke in there even just that far, right? But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a lot of views, but hey, I don't know. It might surprise me. A bit of a view of Junction Creek. Just off the side of the trail. Nice. Nice and quiet. A few birdies and squirrels chirping. Loving it. Spot looking out over Junction Creek. Junction Mountain back there. Did Junction Mountain Fire Lookout, which is kind of over there somewhere below the mountain. I guess I'm going slow. That group of three just passed me. Scared the shit out of me. Snuck up behind me. Yeah. Water run out on the trail. Very nice. Well, 2.5 kilometers in. group of threes just ahead of me. Seem to be going the same speed. Hopefully they stop for a break. We'll see. Yeah, not much has changed, it's warming up. Still in the woods. Nice trail. No bugs. That's good. Well, I'm at 3 kilometers. Just about halfway, 3.5 kilometers to be halfway. Took my sweater off. Got a nice little breeze. Just passed a group of 6. Which is good. They seem like they're loud. So, still got the group of 3 ahead of me though. Hoping they'll take a break and I can get ahead of them because we're pretty much moving the same speed. We'll see. An old Goodyear tire. Some metal. See, it looks like a fire road or I don't know, maybe a old logging road or something. But it's been a long time since a car been up here. I would think. Beautiful. Eh? Nice and lush. This is what the horses do to the trails. Kind of interesting, but they're always walking in the same spot, so nice little ruts. But they also keep the trails maintained, so no complaints. Well, 4 kilometers and no real change. Much the same. Creek probably got a little further away, that's all. We will be coming back to it because the falls are part of Junction Creek. And of course it's slowly warming up. You can smell the smoke. There's no forest fires in the area, they're all smoke's coming from BC fires. They got it pretty bad. Hopefully they can get them under control. A bit downhill. And more forest. Just came to a little creek crossing here. Really easy. You just hop across the rocks. Nice little falls. I just thought I was passing them 3 people, but they turned when I should have, and I kept going straight, and so they're still ahead. That's all right. Yeah. We're back up in the woods again. 4.5 kilometers and hiking along Junction Creek again. Nice and cool along here. Very nice. That little creek I crossed back there is just a little side creek. It's not Junction Creek, it ties into it just below. Yeah. Awesome hike. Nice little falls on the side of the trail. Not too shabby. But nothing like the one we're headed to. The one we're headed to is pretty freaking nice. Cool pinnacle. Beautiful valley. Nutcrackers. Nothing but good times. trail at about 5.5 kilometers goes out onto the creek bed. I'm kind of on the creek bed for a little tiny bit. A little bit hard to follow in that one spot, but it's pretty obvious at the same time you're either going along the creek or going into the woods. So I keep catching up with these people. Every little turn or whatever, I can't get by them. That's alright, they're taking the spider webs for me, so I can't really complain too much. Lots of nice views along the river, or creek. I thought it was going to be mostly forested, but there are some really nice views here and there. Another smaller waterfall down there. And going up. Well, 6.5 kilometers. 1 kilometer to go. And there's been a few ups and downs here. More so than the beginning, that's for sure. Wow. Some nice falls there, and it's not the one either. Hopefully get a better view of it. And of course it's getting warmer. That's okay. Mostly downhill on the way out. A few small ups, but whew. Yep, I made it. Beautiful big falls. Had to get down there to get a better look, I guess. You can go up the top, but usually don't see much from up there. We'll see. Of course, those 3 people are right here now too, so. Good swimming hole too. Well, it's a pretty cool spot. Very nice. Just gonna take my boots and shorts off and cool down a bit, have a snack. Very nice. Yeah, nice swimming hole. It's pretty deep, but it's cold. Oh yeah, that's chilly. Oh yeah. But yeah, that's like 10 feet deep or more. You could jump right in, I'm sure. Uber. See if I can't get up here with my sandals on. Pretty impressive. Ooh, that's a nice deep hole. Found someone's garbage, but I'll take it out of here. Too nice of a spot to be leaving garbage, people. Yeah, that water's cold. Be nice later on when it's 30 degrees. Oh, chipmunk. But yeah, if you're walking around up on them rocks, be very careful. They're slimy and slippery, and I got up there with sandals, but definitely need to hold on to the rocks with your hands and stuff. Beauty. First time having Gatorade water. That's got some electrolytes in it and stuff. Probably a rip-off, but give it a try. It's water, at least. I guess I probably got my filter here. I could filter water, but man, put it in the creek to cool off a bit, right? I got a squash tea biscuit. Too much stuff in my pack, I guess. It'll be a good snack. Oh yeah, I'll probably hang out here for a half hour or so, enjoy the nice cool water. Don't want to be hiking out when it's too hot. And I'm assuming it's going to get loud when that other group of people get here, so heck with that. Well, I'm up above the falls now. As I thought, you wouldn't see much. Maybe if you got out crazy close to the edge, but I'm not into that. See what's up here while we're here. Maybe there's a hidden waterfall. I don't know. This big pool here. No, but a nice swimming pool. Beauty. Color of that water, eh? So clear. Refreshing. The kids were jumping in the pool down below, but wouldn't catch me doing that. It's too cold. Afraid of banging my head or something. But they were having fun, and it was freaking cold. Well, yeah, pretty cool. We're right on top. Well, yeah, right on top. I can't see nothing. Yeah, beautiful little hike, totally worth it. A couple more people coming now. Okay. That means time for me to go. Oh, some nutcrackers. I don't know how much of this you can hear with the wind. Some anchors people must, probably ice climbing, I bet. Yeah, they might climb it in the summer too, but probably ice climbing. Makes sense. Alright, it's time to head back. I passed a backpacking camper on the way in. He was on his way out. There's a couple of nice spots to camp here. Just back down below the falls now. Still haven't seen that big group of people that were really loud, so yeah, another campsite. Big old fire pit. Yeah, I found a nice rock with a couple of small seashell fossils on it. Right below the falls there. I should have grabbed a picture of it, but I give it to the kids that were jumping in the waterfall pool there. They were right there beside me when I found it. So I've got some, they don't. So a little keepsake for them. But yeah, she's all under the ocean at one point. Hard to believe. I didn't come up this way. Another nice spot to swim. But it's cold. You can hardly swim. Like, I had my feet in there for quite a while and they pulled them out, they're just red. But your feet get used to it. You get used to it eventually, I guess. But even the kids, they jumped in and jumped right back out. It's chilly, but refreshing. Yeah, what a beautiful little spot. Yeah, spider web. I'll start heading back out, and I'm assuming I'll run into quite a few people along the way. But hey, you never know, it is Sunday. But we'll see how it goes. And another waterfall. Lots of waterfalls along here. Pretty cool. This little side trail kind of thing. But yeah, it was a great hike for today. I mean, it's been, 6 weeks since I've been out on a hike. It's a very long time for me, so it was a good one to get me back in the groove of things. I just gotta get out of here before it gets too hot. That's that waterfall I saw on the way up. I was hoping to get a better look at that little side trail. Can't see with the bright sun, but very nice. I haven't passed any people yet. I'm very surprised. I thought this trail would be packed today. Perfect. Well, I just passed that group of 8 or 10 people and then 3 more. Yeah, a little busy. A little busy, but not bad. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, just a gorgeous little hike out. I'm coming up to that one spot that I said was a little confusing. But I'll show you. Looks like a bear stepped in that, but who knows, maybe a person. But yes, trail's over here, so we get across this little stream. But I'll show you. I mean, like I say, it's pretty obvious. Come down off the trail, there's really nowhere to go, right? Along the trail or across the little creek and head up the dry creek bed there. Yeah, it's not too hard. I hear more people. And I did just pass another 2. So steady, but for such a gorgeous day, I thought it'd be packed. Not complaining. Yeah, beautiful views here. That big pinnacle. Very nice. But yes, I found myself, it was easier just to stay out in the creek bed here. There's a trail that kind of rough along the other side of the creek. But with my boots on, I can stomp through this little side part of the creek. The trail's probably washed out at some point, right? Maybe even this year, but no, not by the looks of the trail that broke in pretty good. But yeah, it's just up to over my toes. Cool my feet off a little. And let's get back on the trail here. I see some people scurry along the bushes there, but no need if you got your boots on or you don't mind getting wet. Honestly surprised there's not more mushrooms. The amount of rain we had this spring, I've seen a couple, but Last year, I remember there's an abundance of them. A fair amount of flowers, lots of paintbrushes, and other little yellow ones and purples. Bells. I still got a nice little bit of a breeze. Keep me cool. Alright. Well, I'm just about to the halfway point back. I'm glad I went out there early and enjoyed it pretty peacefully. I just passed another probably 20 people, so it's gonna get busy. But best time of the day to enjoy it is when it's hot like this. So makes sense, but I was in and out. That breeze is nice, really nice. Nice walk through the forest. I just passed 6 beautiful horses with riders, of course. What a way to travel. But now I gotta watch out for fresh poop. Yeah, that was nice to see. Get off the trail and give them lots of room. Hikers are supposed to yield to horses. So the courtesy thing to do is to get off the trail and give them lots of room. Yeah, always nice to see. One thing about these horse humps, they're spaced just perfectly apart that it's one step for me, so I can just keep staying on the high spot every time. No big deal. I'm very happy with the bug situation. I've been hearing horror stories about the mosquitoes out here, but not too bad. A couple weeks ago I was back down at Beaver Mines Lake and there was none there either. And the next night I went up to Old Man Dam area, Cottonwood Campground, and holy shit, they were horrible. So I guess it all depends on where you're at. But yeah, been really good here. I haven't seen any. I mean, there's bugs around, but nothing's bit me, so nothing's bothering me. Perfect. Wind sounds pretty strong up there. Probably a good day to not be on a mountain. I think I picked this hike perfect. Say it's one I've been wanting to do for a long time, but it just needed to be the right day. And today was the day. But hopefully all that wind will blow out some of the smoke. It's supposed to be better today, we'll see. I said that Thursday too and it got worse, so just never know. A little gross. I can hear mom calling. Mom's right there somewhere. Oh, a bunch of whole family. Shit, there's like 5, 6 on. Cute. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, there's Mama. Hey, Mama. Where are your babies? I can see them in the shade and stuff up there. Cuties. Okay, Mama, I'll leave your babies alone. Pretty cute. Well, I'm getting pretty close now. Oh yeah, my apologies if you can't hear a whole lot over the creek. I know it's hard to film in the wind, and the creek's even worse, I think. But I was just probably blabbering on anyways, so nothing important. Well, I think I'll do my outro here because the parking lot's probably going to be pretty crazy. There's picnic areas there and stuff, so. But yeah, that was the perfect hike for me today. Worked out great. Like I say, I was saving up for a day like today, and it's great. I did about 14.5 kilometers. Not sure my elevation gain, but I'll pop it up on the screen here. But yeah, and it took a fair amount of time because I was, sitting around just enjoying it, right? But the moving time wasn't too bad, I don't think. Yeah, busy, but not as busy as I would have thought it would be. I would have thought there'd be 100 people back there today. There's probably only 50, so. Still people heading back in. I just passed another group of 6. And yeah, just coming down to the creek crossing, and I think there's people here too. So anyways, yes, a great hike. Really enjoyed it. Recommend it. If you come, I would bring some water shoes or sandals. And be very careful around the rocks, especially around the waterfall. It's pretty slimy, so got to be careful, that's all. But yeah, back at the river crossing now. And put my sandals on and get across. Oh, I thought I was filming the other way. But yeah, I'll get my sandals on and get across and head home. Awesome. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the adventure.